So good morning, everyone, and let's begin for today's class. So first of all, before going to start our class, let's talk about that soon we are going to complete our this semester, and so from that point of view, we will talk first of all about assignment submissions. So those people who are maybe connected right now, just try to understand that you have to complete all your 12 assignments. So up to now, I think that I told you to complete how many assignments? Up to 6 I have told you, okay? So remaining 6 now you people are expected to complete. So everyone just take note of this, that you are going to complete that 12 assignments. Everything is there. So you need to just complete, and you have to upload those assignments on the link provided to you. So that is for your assignments. Then next important thing that we people have to think about, that will be of ISC. So soon or today, is it today? So you're going to talk about ISC second today. So ISC second will be of how many marks? 25 marks. Nobody should again have thinking of 30 marks. So out of those 25 marks, what will be there? So you just take note of this and accordingly just go for it. So question first here, it will be of MCQ. Okay, question first is going to be of MCQ, and this will be based on what? Verbal ability. So what is this verbal ability? Verbal ability will include all types of questions. Let me ask online students, is it audible, visible?
Yes, sir.
Sir, it is audible.
Okay, fine. So verbal ability means it will include all grammar like articles, preposition, conjunction, whatever we people have studied, active voice, passive voice, phrases, everything will be there. So that you people have to be ready for this MCQ. They will be based on grammar and any other aspects, not only that preposition, conjunction or articles, but it can come voice also, because verbal ability is the topic where you have to prepare for all types of questions which are asked in competitive exam. So here you people will get 5 marks for this. You people have to choose the correct option. Then next you people need to understand question number second now. So question number second, this is going to be based on dialogue writing. So what is this dialogue writing that we are going to learn today in this today's session? Okay, so this will be for 10 marks. So in that you people will be asked to write 2 dialogues. How many dialogues? You have to write 2 dialogues, and then you people will just get marks out of your maybe that based on your writing you people will get. So one dialogue will be for 5 marks. So this will be your question second, and question third is also going to be there. This question third will be based on what? Reading comprehension. Okay, so what is this reading comprehension? Here you people will get one passage. That passage will be unseen passage. You people have to read that passage carefully, and you people have to answer the questions which are asked, which are there on the passage. So this way you people will get 25 marks. So as far as what that MCQ is concerned, again, everything or all notes have been provided in teaching diary. You people can go for that, and all topics you can cover. For verbal ability also, there are some questions at the end of chapters. Then for dialogue writing, there are also notes you people have been provided. So people are, maybe you can refer these notes based on unit number 3. For reading comprehension, I think that we are not going to learn anything, but you people have practice of solving such kind of passages. In your 10th, there were unseen passages. In your 12th, there were unseen passages. So maybe we are not going to spend some time on this, but as you people are familiar with this, so we are not going to discuss much about this. So in today's session, we people will talk about this dialogue writing only. So any questions here about your ISC? No questions? Nobody is having no questions? Okay, then remember this ISC will be of, that is theory paper. You people have to write it on paper. So just take note that you are going to write, presentation should be good. So whatever mistakes you people did in ISC 1, that can be avoided. Some students are writing answers. They are then maybe changing their answers. They are just scribbling their answers. So that will not be allowed. So if I see that once answer is changed, altered, some changes are there. In that case, though you have written answer later on right, even though you may not get marks. So take care that you're at the first time you're writing correct answers, and that's final. We are not going to change afterwards. Again, for MCQs, don't write only options A, B, C, D. Write sentences in full with answers. Underline the answer also. For dialogue writing, no need to write any questions. You just write down the only answers. And for reading comprehension also, you need not to write questions. Only answers can be written. And that you people have to write it on pages, and you have to make it PDF, and you have to upload it on the link which will be there for your ISC submission. All right, so let's begin with today with unit number 3. So I'll share another screen. So it might be visible. So far, we people finished unit number 1. In unit number 2, we try to go through idioms and phrases and maybe synonyms and antonyms. But because of short of time, we are not spending time there also. You can work on your own and just find some words and their synonyms and antonyms that can be done. Here we are now with unit number 3. So what is name of unit number 3? Is it situational conversation or oral communication? If you have syllabus with you can check and tell me. So in oral communication, okay, in oral communication, we people need to understand when we people use language. Okay, so what we are learning, maybe we are going to use English. So as far as Marathi is concerned, mother tongue is concerned, when you are having your conversation with your friends, family members, that time you people are using mother tongue. But you people need to realize as you people are going to become professionals. What do you mean by professionals? When you complete your graduation, many of the students, when they complete their 3rd year itself, that time they are getting opportunities and they start working, okay, in the companies. So you people can also have the similar kinds of dreams, goals that you people are just planning. In that case, you need to take note that you have to work on your communication skills. And if you are poor in communication skills, it may become difficult for you to just get such kind of things. So therefore, here I'm going to refer you that when we people are thinking of language, that English language we people are going to learn. So here 4 skills that you people have to consider. So which 4 skills? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So I remember in first lecture I have told you people, as far as listening is concerned, many of the times we do not have problem. We can understand, or with practice we make it that listening will not be an issue for us. So English listening will be part of our life that we people can understand. Sometimes there might be difficulty, but that is not a major issue. Most of the times we are able to understand. But when it comes to speaking, that is very difficult. If I ask you to speak English, some of you may try, but again there is a lot of hesitation and you're not clear because there are lots of thoughts and ideas. You have content, you have knowledge also, but you're not able to express it in English. So that is the major issue that all we people have to think and consider. Then let's go for reading also. For reading also, nobody is having any issue. Maybe you are not able to understand everything, but as far as reading is concerned, you may get some sense or you are able to understand. Again, writing also you have to consider. Writing doesn't mean that you have to write assignments, notebook, practicals, journals, etc. That is not writing. So what are expected in writing? You can write one paragraph. Okay, so for example, you can take one topic like, let's say you wanted to write about your college, your village, your any hobby. You can describe any animal, any machine, technology, maybe any news is there. So that way you people keep writing. That is going to help you. Otherwise, just simply you're copying from somewhere, from internet, maybe from notes, maybe from your friend's notebook, maybe from teacher's notes. So that is not effective writing. Okay, so therefore you need to work on these four skills. And out of these four skills, now here we are talking about oral communication, that is speaking. And I just told you people that English becomes very complicated and difficult only for expressing your thoughts and ideas, because you know that we have lots of ideas, we have anything, so many things that we have, but we are not able to deliver it, we are not able to express it, we are not able to speak it. So can you tell me what are the reasons that we are not able to speak English? Why
Poor
we are not able?
vocabulary.
Vocabulary is one reason. Okay, grammar is another one. Vocabulary, grammar. In grammar, everything will be there, tenses and everything will come under tenses and under grammar. That vocabulary, grammar, tenses, all these things are later on. First of all, you have to think that
Sir,
do we?
confidence.
Yes, Pratik. It was not audible to me, Pratik.
Confidence, sir.
Confidence is also there. Yes, you have to think of the confidence. I think that we have done in the beginning these kind of things. So confidence is also required and very important. That all these things, they are skills. I just told you there are 4 language skills. So speaking is also a skill. And how we can master any skill? By practice only. Yes. So now you can ask yourself, do we practice speaking English? Do we practice it? Do we practice speaking English? So that should be answer yes or no. Do we practice? We do not practice. If you think, if you see, every day you just think how much time that you are spending in learning might be just, but there hardly we speak in English. We are not speaking in English. There are a number of reasons that we do not speak English. Okay, it might be that no one is speaking. Why should I start? It might be that I cannot speak English. It might be that what you people told me, grammar, or maybe confidence, maybe all those things. But you know that all these are the problems because you did not start and you don't want to start. But once you start, let's say that today onwards you decided that I wanted to speak English. Okay, so maybe there are a lot of difficulties, problems, mistakes that you are going to make today, but let it be. Let it be. So you have to start with lots of problems, mistakes, and maybe issues. But later on, if you continue with these kind of mistakes, you know that time will come. Maybe after 1 week, you will feel confident. After maybe 1 month, you will feel that I can speak English. Maybe 2 months later, you will feel that my grammar is improved. And maybe later on, after 3 months, you can speak better English also. And after 1 year, probably you can speak fluent English also. So it is a kind of journey and it is a skill. If you practice, you will be master. If you do not practice, the what problem you are facing today, I just told you. For listening, you do not have problem. For reading, you do not have problem. For writing, also you don't have problem. But when it will come out speaking, that time you will always feel what you feel today, that I cannot speak English, my confidence is not there, or my grammar is not perfect, or my tenses are not clear. Same issues will be there after 3 years also, that you will be not able to speak English. And because of this, you people may miss lots of opportunities, because whenever you are going to face any of the recruitment placement activities, any company is going to come, I have told you the procedure also. First of all, there might be test of aptitude. Then later on, it may be, you know, that GD, group discussion is there. So in group discussion, you people have to perform. You have to just speak on the given topic. Then only you people will be able to go for the next round. That will be interview. And in interview also, it is your skill that how do you speak. And if you are not able to speak, here again, you may get some rejection, failure, and that again may lose your confidence. To avoid these problems in the future, what we are expected to do? Yes, practice speaking English. And if you have not started it, start it today. I don't know how much and how seriously you are going to take it, but maybe those who are going to take it seriously, I'm sure these people will be in the position for having offer letters of the companies, 2, 3, 4 companies also they're able to get it because of these skills. And if you're just thinking today I will do, tomorrow I will do, after 1 month I will start, in second year I will start, maybe in third year I will start. So time will pass on and you people will have to face these kind of issues. Okay, so everyone take note of this. This is personal note, this is not part of syllabus, but still I'm spending initial 5 to 10 minutes so that you people can realize it and you can start it. So maybe you can take it personally and start it. So right now we are going to move to this situational conversation. So what is this situational conversation? It is very clear. You people will get a situation. Situational means you people will be given one situation. So what are situations? Situations can be any kind of situations. It may be like this. Right now you are attending a class, so this is also one situation. So situation will be provided you. Maybe that that yesterday you were absent and today you are in the class. So teacher is asking you why you were absent. Teacher is not allowing to sit you in the classroom and you're telling the reason why you were absent yesterday. So this is also one situation. So there are number of situations that we people come across in our day-to-day life. So they may be formal situation, they may be informal situations. So what are formal situations? Formal situations?
Official.
Yes, they are official. And informal? Unofficial, with our friends, with our family members, with our neighbors, with our relatives. That will be informal situations. And then next word is conversation. So what is conversation? Conversation is nothing but speaking. Conversation is nothing means communication. Conversation is nothing but talking. Okay, so you people will be given one situation and you people have to speak on that situation. Again, speaking and communication is two different things. Maybe we can learn it later on. That is not the topic here to discuss. For online students, is the next slide visible?
No, sir.
Okay, now pay attention. First of all, you will come to know what does it mean, and then we people will go how to write any particular dialogue. Okay. So it says a dialogue is a conversation between two or more people in a variety of situations. So dialogue. So in the word die, there is die means how much? Two. Okay.
Two.
So two, and log means conversation. So it is minimum two people are required. One person cannot have a dialogue. Okay. There are minimum two people required. More can be any. It can be 3, 4, 5, 10 also. And that is again in variety of situations. I just told you that in our day-to-day life, we come across with number of situations. They can be with our family members. They can be with our teachers, can be into offices. You go into the market, you go somewhere, you wanted to do some reasons, number of things are there. So there are variety of situations that you are coming across and you are having dialogue with them, you are having conversation with them. So dialogue writing helps the students to express their ideas and thoughts easily and constructively. So for what purpose dialogue writing is going to help you? To express your ideas and thoughts. I just told you that many of us right now, we people are clear with the content, what to speak, that is clear to us, but how to speak, that is very difficult for us. But by practicing this dialogue writing, you are able to express your ideas, whatever the thoughts which are coming in your mind, that you will be able to express. In fact, dialogue writing is not expected for writing. Okay, there you are expected to perform it. If maybe if we get time, I'm going to give you people situations that you people have to take situations into pairs, and you people have to prepare, practice dialogue and you people have to present this dialogue in front of your class, maybe online, maybe offline. So I'm going to take this practice also when I will get time. Okay. So this way you people can express your thoughts and ideas. Proper dialogue writing needs skill and command over the language. So it needs skill. So this is also skill. Dialogue writing is also skill. And if you practice this dialogue writing, you people can again be better in dialogue writing as well as expressing also. You people are able to express your thoughts and ideas with your friends. Suppose that I will call two students front and I will give them situation that you people are going to discuss about the, let's say, your exam, how you people face the exam. It might be a recent exam, it might be your board exam, it might be your 12th exam, it might be your university exam, any kind of exam, how you people are facing this exam. That kind of, these two students will talk like this. Okay, so this you can practice and you can just get it. Then next is command over the language. Though it may be oral, may be written, every time you have to just think that whether you have command over language. So what do you mean by having command over language? You are able to talk anything, whatever the thought which are coming in your mind. If you are able to express that thought, then you can have command over the language. But if you're struggling, so thought is there in your mind, but you know that you are not able to find out proper word, you are not able to find proper structure, you are not able to make sentence, you are thinking a lot for making words and sentences, and you're not able to communicate, then you do not have command over the language. So another important thing that everyone need to take care, that everyone has to get command over English language. Then only you people will be able to express your thoughts and ideas. Otherwise, a lot of problems you are facing. Information is there that you wanted to speak, but because of problem or because of having a lack of knowledge in English, you're not able to express that. So that should not happen. So when it comes again of writing, so that time you people need to take care that when it comes to writing, first thing that you take care, that will be of your handwriting. If it is paper, in that case, you have to take care your handwriting must be legible. Legible means it should be able to read. Other people should be able to read what you have written. Second thing you have to take care, it is about, I just told you that grammar. So if you're clear with grammar, then in that case, you will be able to make sentences properly. Next thing you just take care of, that will be of spelling. What happens many of the times, we know so many words in English, but we are not able to, sometimes we are not able to write their spellings correctly. So you have to be clear that you're not going to make any spelling mistakes. Third, you have to take care about punctuation marks. So punctuation marks, which are punctuation marks? That can be full stop, comma, colon, semicolon, single inverted comma, double inverted comma, question mark, exclamatory mark, dash, hyphen, brackets, etc. So all these punctuation marks, if you use carefully, then only there will be meaning. If it is in writing, okay, for writing I'm just talking. If it is for oral, in that case, you have to take care of this tone, intonation, accent, etc. So punctuation also you just take care, then only your writing will be effective. So let's go to the next slide. So people will be able to see that what you people can do when you are going to start writing dialogue. So steps in dialogue writing. So first step is of greetings. So what do you mean by greetings? When we meet to any person, first of all, we have to greet, and that greeting should be as per the time of the day. So if it is morning, if it is afternoon, if it is evening, based on that, in formal situations, so people can use good morning up to 12 o'clock. So up to 12 to 3, 4 o'clock, you can use good afternoon. And after 3 to 4 or after 4 o'clock, people can use good evening. And then I have one question, when to say good night? After 7, can we use after 7 good night? Or after 8 or 9? So suppose that I meet someone at 8 o'clock. So can I start like this? Good night, how are you? Then When to use good night? At the last time. Means that suppose that you had conversation and now you wanted to leave. You wanted to just say goodbye to your friend. In that case, you can say good night. So that you just remember. Okay. So it is not like at after 7, 8 or 9 or 10. Okay, so when you wanted to go to bed, you are going to sleep at that time also, you people can say good night. So just take note of this. So depending upon situation is formal or informal, you can have two types of greetings. In formal situations, you people have to use this good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And in informal situations, you people can use same. You people can use this good morning, good afternoon, good evening also. And additionally, if you want to say like this, hi, hello, or maybe you can say, sometimes only maybe some informal words also, hey, so that can be also used, hey dude, or something like this. Okay, so depending upon the situation, you decide what do you want, whether it is like this or like that. So that has to be in the beginning of your dialogue. Okay, so I will help you here. Suppose that maybe if the situation is informal, it can be something like this. Suppose I will take just A and B here. So A says like this, hi. Okay, so it will begin with hi. And then usually what do we ask? How are you? So that can be beginning for your any dialogue. Which situation? Informal situation. Okay, and then what will be reply of B to this situation?
I am fine.
I'm fine, I'm good. What about you? Or you can, also you can say thank you. And the same person can ask, what about you? Okay, so you people can get a beginning. In the beginning, you people can have these kind of things. Then now here A reply. So what will be reply of A?
I am also fine.
I'm also fine. So this is common and we people know it. So this will help you to just start your dialogue. And now after this, you just think what situation is given. Okay, if you begin like this, then you think what situation is given to you and then develop the situation. Okay, so this is just a kind of example I just wanted to give you. You can continue, you can develop. And again here for writing dialogue, you need to remember that nobody can have the same answer. Why they cannot have same answer? Because these kind of things are based on what? Based on your imagination. And my imagination is different. Everyone's imagination is different. Okay, so everybody's responses are not going to be same. Everybody can think differently, and based on that your answers, your responses going to be different. So let's go to the next slide and see another step is here, and this another step is now development of dialogue. So now here you have to think, you read question, which situation is given to you, and as per that situation you need to think how to develop. The dialogue should read like a spontaneous real conversation. So read by spontaneous, it should sound natural. Okay, so दोन व्यक्ती ज्यावेळेस एकत्र येतात आणि ज्यावेळेस त्यांचे कम्युनिकेशन होतं तर ते कसं दोघं नॉर्मली कसं बोलतात तसंच डायलॉग पण आपला नॉर्मलच असा वाटला पाहिजे वाचताना. असं नाही की समाव असं ओढून ताणून काहीतरी वाक्य इथं जोडून लिहिलेत असं dialogue. It should not be. So it should sound like spontaneous and real conversation. Include questions with proper question marks, exclamations with proper exclamation marks, etc., so that the dialogue sounds real. I just told you you need to use punctuation marks. Without punctuation marks, your meaning can change maybe at a great extent. अर्थाचा काही अनर्थ होऊ शकतो जर तुम्ही पंक्च्युएशन मार्क जर नाही वापरले. So in writing you have to take care of punctuation marks. So if it is question, it has to be ended with question mark. If it is exclamatory sentence, there should be exclamatory mark, and additionally I told you full stop, comma, colon, semicolon. So these are the things that you people have to take care in your writing. The next point says use correct expressions like excuse me, sorry, thank you, please, may I know. So these are the some of the expressions that if you use this, your conversation can sound polite. So if you want to inquire something, if you want to respond someone, you can just reply someone, you can use these words. Okay, so many of the times we wanted to just start or interrupt someone, in that case you people can use this excuse me. Okay, and remember the how to pronounce this. Many students call it excuse me. Is it excuse? If you are able to pronounce the letter X, then that is X. Okay, excuse me, this is the right word that you people have to say. It should not be excuse me, sir. Okay, so that has to take care. If you want to attract someone's attention towards you, you want to ask someone in between their conversation, in that case you can use it. Then you know that as we people are human beings, somewhere sometimes somehow we make some mistakes. So there is no harm in accepting those mistakes. So you can accept them and you can say, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm extremely sorry. Something like that, you people can use it. Again, whenever we meet to people, people tend to help us, and you don't forget to thank these people. So use the word thank you frequently in your communication. Be polite, make requests with the word please. Again, this should be the word that you people have to use frequently in your conversation. Then here is may I know. Sometimes you wanted to know something. So that time, if you're asking someone, you can begin with like this. So may I know what is time right now? May I know when the meeting will start? May I know where to go? May I know how to do these things like this? Okay. So may I know becomes your polite inquiry. Okay. So this way you can make your conversation polite. Then let's go to the next slide. Now, after developing your dialogue here, you wanted to close your dialogue. Okay. You wanted to end your dialogue. And if you wanted to end your dialogue, what closing sentences you people can use to close your dialogue, that we people can see here. So dialogue should end with proper sentences depending upon whether the situation is formal situation or whether the situation is informal situation. Based on that, you have to close your dialogue. And if the situation is formal, you can say, again, these things are very common to us. We people know this. We say good day to you. Have a nice day. Have a great day. Thank you very much for your help. It was a pleasure talking to you. It was nice to talking to you. It was nice to meet you. So these are some of the words or sentences that you people can use in formal situation. And if the situation is informal, you people can say these kind of expressions. Maybe tata, take care, see you, goodbye, something like this. See you tomorrow, see you later, see you soon. So these are some of the phrases that you people can use if you want to close your informal dialogue. Okay, so these were the steps that we people have to follow. So how many steps we people just look here? 3 steps. So first step, it was, what was the first step?
Greeting.
Yes. So first of all, we have to begin with greetings. Second, it was a development of the situation. Whatever situation is given in question, that we have to develop. And third is closing sentences. Any questions here so far? कोणाला काही कळत नाही, कळालं नाही, तो मराठीमध्ये सांगायचं आहे असं कोणाला असेल तर you can ask. काय अडचण आहे का इकडं? ऑफलाईन क्लासमध्ये तुम्हाला काय शंका आहेत का? नाही. ऑनलाईन मध्ये तुम्हाला काय आहे का?
No, sir.
No,
Fine.
sir.
Fine. Then let's see here one example that we people can see how one situation is given, and it is a kind of sample. Okay, it is kind of example, and that should not be the common for everyone. Here, as I told, based on your imagination, you people have to write different responses also. So here, instead of A and B, I will recommend you people have to use names. You can use any names, Sonu, Monu, Chinky, Pinky, Minky, whatever your names are there, so people can use them instead of using A or B. So let's see. A begins with, hey, how was the, no, first of all, situation. What situation is given? Between two friends. So if it is between two friends, situation is formal or informal?
Informal.
This is informal, okay? It is between two friends. And about how they plan to spend their vacation, okay? So they are going to make a plan. So it begins. A says, hey, how was the last paper? Then now here B's turn. B says, the paper was very easy. I'm now excited for the vacations. Okay. So now you say, based on the situation, B's reply is like this. I'm now excited for the vacations. Then A replies, it seems you already have some plans for the vacation. Okay, so now reply. So it is not required the same reply has to be of everybody. Everybody can have different beginning. Everybody can have different responses. I think that I have told you in the previous slide. You can begin with hi, hello, how are you? I'm fine. This you can include here also. Okay. Then B says, actually, we have already decided to go to Mahabaleshwar for this vacation. What about you? So B is telling his plan and he's asking plan of A also. Then A replies, that's great. So what's great? So plan of B going to Mahabaleshwar is great. Okay. So that's great. And then it tells his plan. So what is A's plan? We are planning to go to our native place this vacation. So that is plan of A. I really miss my childhood days there. Okay. So A says something about his plan. Then B replies. What is the reply of B? It's awesome. So what is awesome? So A's plan to go to their native place is awesome. Then B says, feeling that nostalgia again in life would be a thrilling and different experience altogether. So what is this nostalgia? What is meaning of nostalgia?
Childhood memories.
Yes, these are childhood memories that you people have done something, some sports, games, and activities that you have done. So these are your, memories, and you are strongly having attachment with. Again, you wanted to visit the same place, and you wanted to visit the same people. That becomes your nostalgia. Okay. So that is the reply of B. Then A says very true. So what is very true? That feeling, that nostalgia and all those thrilling experience and all those things is very true. I'm also excited to experience that nostalgia. So A also wanted to feel the same kind of things in his life also. Then B says enjoy then, see you. So now here it is closing. So enjoy then. So B says you can enjoy your maybe whatever the plan that you made of going your native place and all those things. Then A says same to you dear. So in that A is going to also enjoy his plan. So B is going to Mahabaleshwar, okay, and he is going to his native place, so they can enjoy their own plans. So see you. So this kind of closing they have done. So I will recommend here, don't go for this whatever ready-made given to you. Rather than you just think your own ways of responses, what you and your friend are there, and you want to plan your vacations, what kind of interaction will be there between you and your friend, that real dialogues you people can bring here instead of this what you have provided ready-made. Okay. So will you be able to write some dialogue like this in test? Okay. Additionally, you people can refer to notes. In notes also some more examples have been provided. Okay. So that also people can read. So maybe again another situation I would like to give you people. So you people can think of this. Between a customer and a bank manager. About opening a new account. So you can imagine a situation. So what is situation here? Now there is one customer and he is going in the bank and he wants to open a new account, and there is bank manager. So what kind of conversation may happen? So now this is formal or informal? This is formal now. So it can
Formal.
be like good morning sir, it can be good afternoon sir. So then bank manager will say, how may I help you? Then you can say, sir, I wanted to open a new account in your bank. So then maybe you can have bank manager, that's great, or you're welcome, something like this. Then again customer may ask what is the procedure to open a new account. Then bank manager will tell this kind of procedure is there. So maybe again customer may ask what are documents that are required. Something like this, when I will get my bank passbook, when I will get my ATM, how much money I have to deposit in the bank, something like this. Okay, but this is normal. You might have went into the bank and you might have some experience of your own experience. You can try to bring in the form of dialogue. So that may happen here. Okay, so you just take note of this and try to write it. But again, I would like to tell you, don't go what is provided ready-made. You can take only situation and then you just think of it. So here, that's all, or that's all about dialogue writing. And as I told you, if time is there, if we finish our everything, then we will make some pairs, and we will give you people situations. So people have to present these situations which is given to you. Everybody, okay? Then in this class only, we people will talk about this impromptu speaking. All right. So in case of impromptu speaking, first of all, we need to write what does it mean. Okay. So what is this impromptu speaking? So this is related to speaking. But what kind of speaking it is?
On the spot.
On the spot, yes. So you need to understand when you know that there is speech competition. So how they are conducted speech competitions, you will come to know that initially, first of all, you people have been given the topics. Okay, so you people choose one topic. Then once you choose the topic, then you start searching some information. You go to internet, you read some books, any reference books, etc. You may discuss with your friends, teachers, etc. So this kind of preparation is there, and then you finalize the content, then you rehearse it, then you practice it, and then you give your speech. Okay, so this is the normally the speech is given. But in impromptu speaking, it is also called as maybe extempore speech also, that on the spot topic will be given to you and you need to present your views, your ideas on that topic. So this kind of speech is called impromptu speaking, or it is extempore speech. So let's try to talk about it. So what is an impromptu or extempore speech? The term used for a non-formally prepared speech. Why it is non-formally? Because here you do not get much time to prepare yourself on this the topic provided. So therefore it is non-formally. Need to use the knowledge that you have and use a strong delivery. So it is based on what? Whatever the books that you have read, whatever the reading that you have, whatever the maybe any movies that you watched, whatever the discussion that you had with people, maybe based on your experience only that you are going to speak, and there should be strong delivery. Such kind of talks, you know, that usually on television you might have come across that may happen. Okay, a speech or anything spoken without preparation. So what is meaning of this impromptu or extempore? Any speech, or it can be anything. It can be a talk also spoken without preparation, also known as spontaneous speaking or impromptu speech. The topic is given on the spot at the time of speech. You did not get much time, or like 1 hour also not getting, hardly 5 minutes you people may get to think about this topic, and then you have to start. It helps you think and develop presence of mind. So how you think, what kind of whatever things or knowledge or information that you have, how you can present it, that things will be checked here in this impromptu speech. Then go to the next slide, and it will say an extempore speech presentation tests the candidate on the following. So which are the skills which are tested here in this impromptu speaking? First of all, your ability to think of the fit. So what do you mean by ability to think of the fit? So beyond, maybe out of box you can call it. So usually when you people get the topic, so people can have your regular or the similar kind of thinking here. But when you people get the topic on the spot, you know that you try to think somewhat different. You wanted to present your views somewhat different. So that will be the of the fit. Then second, presence of mind, we already discussed that in Marathi you can call Hajar Jababi. So how much exactly you are able to reply, how much exactly your prompt and sharply you are giving, expressing your views, that will be checked. Analysis of the topic and identification of the issue to be addressed. So whenever the topic is announced to you, you are going to think about the topic. So what this topic is about, and if any issue is there, what issue is addressed in that topic, you will start thinking in that. And once you're clear with this, then you people will go this idea generation. So what is this idea generation? You will prepare some ideas, points in your mind. Maybe you can write down with pen and paper also. So this way also you can start writing down how many ideas you are able to generate, how many points you are able to create on this given topic. The next will be prioritization and sequencing to display logical thinking. So maybe suppose that you wrote 5 points here that came in your mind on the given topic, but not necessarily with the same sequence. Sequence can be changed, or prioritizing means, first of all, this is very much important. So I can begin with this. So first of all, I will this one. At second number, I will go to this. At third number, I will take this point. At fourth number, I will take this one. And finally, I will conclude my speech with this point. Like this, you are going to give numbers, prioritize or preferences to your points, and then there will be a logical sequence. You know, logical sequence is based on, there should be proper beginning. So how to begin? Then there should be development in middle, and at the end there should be closing, ending. So like this way you are going to make sequence so that it will be a logical thinking. Ability to connect with the panel. So there is going to be a panel who are going to observe you. So in that case, you people are going to connect with them. How to connect them? By just talking with this information, by raising intelligent points, clever information that you can provide, and you can connect with them. And also you are maintaining, when you are physically with them, it is very important to maintain eye contact, your body language, gesture, posture, etc. You people have to be ready with these things. Your communication skills, in the beginning only I have told you these kind of activities will be there in the form of GD. So example speech and GD, they are similar. Okay, what is GD? Group discussion. So for group discussion also, you people did not get topic earlier. Okay, on the spot topic is given to you for discussion, and here instead of that example speech is given by individual. In group discussion, you are group of minimum 10 candidates there. Okay, and they all discuss the topic, and here you are alone going to discuss this topic. So that is the difference between GD. So in that you are going to show your communication skills. So it should be proper with less mistakes, with proper pronunciation, with proper maybe use of language that you people have to think here. So communication skills are very important, and overall presentation skills. So how you're presenting information, how you're talking with, whether you are using tone of your voice, you're increasing your voice, you're lowering your voice, you're making your people understand what you're saying, you're maintaining eye contact, you're using your body language, everything will come here in the presentation skills. So you learn something about presentation skills also. Then next, you people need to be ready mentally. Mental preparation is also very important. So what do you mean by mental preparation? You need to think that I have to speak. If you already there in your mind, there are thoughts like this: my grammar is very big, I cannot speak English, or this topic is really very tough, how I can speak on this topic. If your thinking is like this, I'm sure that you're going to have confusion when presenting the speech. Maybe sometimes we are prepared, but when you start speech, you may go totally blank also. And if you go blank after preparation also, you may not able to speak. So therefore, mentally you have to be strong, confident. There should be confidence in you that yes, I can speak on such topics. Then only you people will be able to speak. Understanding the audience. Who are audience? Those people who are there to listen you. They will be your audience. So you need to understand them. What do you mean by understand the audience here? म्हणजे काय?
Their problems and their point of view.
Okay, so when you're going to speak, so that time audience, whether they are understanding, whether you are involving your audience in your speech, whether you are asking some questions to them. Questions may be simple, simply yes, no question also. Sometimes you may say, is it right? If you ask, is it right? So audience may participate by saying yes, no, something like this. So you need to involve them in your speech. Otherwise, it can be only one-way communication. If you're only speaking, and if your audience is there and they are not responding anything, they are not understanding you, in that case, you are not going to become effective speaker there. So you need to understand who our audience, their education level, their maybe maybe if you know social background, maybe cultural background, that will be better for you to address them. So you need to know who are your audience also, their age group, their qualification, etc. Then handling of mental blocks smartly. So what do you mean by mental blocks? Again, here you can think of the psychological barriers that you are going to have in your mind. Sometimes you may feel that talking publicly is very tough. Maybe audience may ask questions, and if the question is tough, how are you going to answer that question? So these blocks should be cleared, and you should feel that I'm well prepared, and if any question is there, I'm going to handle it smartly. I'm going to answer that question, and this way you can do like that. Okay, so this way you can prepare for such topics. In fact, topics are not announced or make known to you people, but let it be on the next slide. There is some more things to remember and some topics also I will give you people so that you can prepare for these topics. So it says quick mental thought process. Immediately you start thinking what topic is given, and based on that you start your ideas. Keep the pace equal. So what is keeping pace equal? It shouldn't be like this, that in the beginning you were very excited and you started very impressively, but in the middle or at the end you were losing your energy, and at the end people were not that much happy or satisfied with your speech. So keep pace equal, keep speed equal, keep information equally distributed for beginning, middle, and end. Practice for a minute. So for practicing, you do not get time, but whatever time you have, out of that, you can take 1 minute and try to think what you are going to say, how you are going to say, what example you wanted to give, and how you can make something clear to your audience. And very important, keep it very short, keep it very simple. Here we just wanted to make our people understand. Here we are not to just impress them, but to make them understand. So therefore, you keep it short, keep it simple, and then people will understand it. Okay, and these are the some of the topics that people can think. So first one, it says social media is making us unsocial. Are scores a good measure of intelligence? Make in India versus make for India. Globalization, the significance of person's handwriting, rural development, challenges of Indian democracy, need of communication in English, English grammar, and interview. So you can take this topic, any one of this topic, and just think whether I'm able to speak it for 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Are you able to speak about this, any of the topics? I think that first topic, social media is making us unsocial. You can just start thinking. So what it means, first of all, what is this topic? Analyzing the topic and what issue is raised. So which is issue? Unsocial. So you know that people are not thinking about what they are posting on their walls and what they are sharing, and usually it is copy paste of content. Okay, but people are not realizing if I share it with my in my circle, then what may happen, how it will affect to the people. So this way, let it be, as time is short, maybe we will not take it here right now. We'll take attendance, and today we want to stop here. If you have any questions, you just let me know. So any questions here? Fine. So roll number 2. Six. 12. 15. 16. 17. 20. 31. 32. Okay, 32. 35. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 45. 50. 53 is here. Okay. 55. So absent numbers, roll number 2, 6, 36, 45, 50 and 55. Anyone? All right, so here we would like to close it, we would like to stop it, and so prepare well for ISC and do your best. So should I end this meeting for all? Who's 59 present? 59 present. Okay.